Guys, welcome back to the channel. PJ here. Like I said, new name, Moto PWV. Today we're going to try to hydro dip for the first time. Ordered my stuff a couple weeks ago. It finally came in today. But before we get started, going to give you a couple updates on what's going on in the garage. The go-kart is still on the stand here. Going to paint it soon, clean it up, all that stuff. Right now it's harboring some Xbox headsets. The z06 is still the daily rider. Going to get the tank repainted probably next week. Corvette, got the vinyl for the hood. Obviously, it's laying on there. I haven't wrapped it yet. My buddy Ricky is actually going to come and help me. Real good installer, real good wrap guy, so he's going to come and help me do that. We're going to make a video on it. I tried to wrap the trunk. It did not turn out very well at all, so he's going to wrap it as well. I just had to order some more vinyl. So that's that. The GSXR over here that doesn't get much attention is actually torn apart currently. When I bought the bike, the mode switch here and everything was actually busted. I think I actually threw the old one away, or I would show it to you guys. But to get that off, it was an absolute pain. Had to take that off, take the throttle off, route this under the airbox, pull the airbox off, gas tank, side panels, everything. So that was quite a job. But I don't have any fancy hydro dipping equipment, so we're going to kind of do this the DIY way. And what we're going to be hydro dipping are the brake ducts for the Z06. We're going to be hydro dipping them in carbon, which should match the pattern on the wrap. And if you guys don't know, they go right there. The plan for the Z06 all along was to completely customize it in a DIY fashion. The DIY aspect of the plasti dip, the DIY aspect of the wrap, all of that, and now we're going to do the DIY hydro dipping. We are going to use the sink that is in my garage. And just for the record, guys, the garage was like this when I bought it. When I bought this house, this is how the garage were. They were not using this as a garage, but more for just get-togethers, things like that. So those cabinets are going to be painted, the walls are going to be painted, these cabinets are going to be painted, the sink is going to be painted, the door is going to be painted, the shelving is going to be painted, all of these cabinets are going to be painted, and those are going to be painted as well. We're also going to redo the floor. I'm not sure if I'm going to do some kind of epoxy, or if we're going to do something like race deck, or I forgot what Chase on Two Wheels did. Kind of the same deal as race deck, but we're going to do that. We're also going to do the game room, which is actually going to turn into a motorcycle room. If you can see, kind of painted in the same way. I've got my weight stuff in here, got the pool table. The pool table is sold. We never use it, so it's leaving. Have a bathroom down here as well. This is going to be just the motorcycle room. It leads out to the pool area. Got some storage over here. We're going to paint everything. So I will probably be getting like some opinions, suggestions from you guys, like I always do, on what color scheme to go with, because it's going to be a lot of work. But anyway, like I said, we're going to be using the sink in the garage to do the hydro dipping. I'm going to clean it out, obviously. I don't know why these markers are in here, but they are, so we will move them over there. So I'm going to clean this out, and then we're going to try this thing. Not sure how it's going to work out. I'm going to have to look up some YouTube videos on how to do this. But obviously, if I can get this done, you guys can too. So stick around with me and we'll see what we can do with this. Okay guys, we hit it with actually some really coarse grit sandpaper to knock all of the color down. I'm going to hit it with some 320. Then we're going to hit it with some 800 and then 1000. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the base coat of black down on it. It was already the carbon flash metallic, but I didn't really want to try to hydro dip over it. It had some imperfections in it. So we're going to see if, once we repaint this black, it will kind of give it a little bit of a better outcome, just because it was so uneven, I guess the word is. Definitely wasn't smooth. So we're going to see if we can smooth this out best we can. I'm not too worried about dipping this wire in here. That's easily fixable if we do. You probably won't even be able to tell that it's got a carbon pattern on it as small as these wires are. So I'm going to go ahead and hit this with the 800 or the 320 grit now, followed by 800, then 1000, and then I'll show you what it looks like after that. This is what it looks like currently after, I think it was actually like 100 or maybe 200 grit. Very, very coarse looking, but it'll start to smooth out as we go through the grits. So I'll see you guys after I get this sanded. All right, guys, we got the part all sanded down now, smooth as can be. So I'm gonna wash this off, try to get all the sanding dust off of it. So now I'm going to dry this off, hit it with the heat gun, try to dry it off a little faster, but give it enough time to definitely dry before we start hitting it with some paint. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, keeping with the true DIY spirit of this project, we are using rattle can to paint this. The only thing that I'm going to use that is, I guess, what you could call professional grade is the clear coat, but it will still come out of a rattle can. I actually got a can of automotive clear in an aerosol can from the local paint and body place. So the only thing we're going to use, like I said, that's professional grade, I guess, is the clear. When you use rattle cans, put a couple coats on this, let it dry, then we will see what we can do as far as dipping this thing goes. Wish me luck, because I'm gonna need it. Not going too heavy on the first coat, just want all surfaces with a tack coat. Okay guys, all of the coats are done on the passenger side. I'm going to try the passenger side, it's in entirety, let you guys watch the process, and then I'll do the driver's side, actually whenever I can find it. I lost it the other day and I really don't know where it's at. I'm sure it's in the garage somewhere, but the garage is a mess, as you guys seen. So I don't know where it's at. But here is the finished project. This is literally right after the third coat. For $1 paint, it is definitely not bad. Hopefully that it's focusing okay. But it's pretty glossy for $1 Walmart spray paint. That's what we're going to go with though. So now I have to jump on YouTube and see exactly how to do this hydro dipping thing. After that, you will either see me epically succeed or horrifically fail. Either way, it's going to make for an entertaining video. Okay, so I just unpacked everything that I ordered, and here is the activator. I'm not sure if you would consider this like a professional thing because I'm doing it myself, but I mean, I guess it's, I don't know, we'll still say it's a DIY. Okay, so the hydrographic film or hydro dipping film, whatever you want to call it, this is the first time I've ever even touched it, and I don't know if you can see this, exactly how thin that is. But that is incredibly thin. Like, this feels like the tracing paper that you used to use like in grade school. But okay, so I'm going to measure this out and then figure out which side actually goes down, and then I guess I have to tape all of the edges up so when I put it in the water it doesn't spread too far, I guess. Not sure how crazy of, I'm not sure how I feel about the pattern. I mean, it says it's carbon fiber, but I don't know. We'll see how it looks on. Hopefully it will look okay over the black. Like I said, I'm not real sure how to do this, so we're going to learn together. But let me unroll this thing and measure that thing, and then we'll see how to tape this thing. Okay guys, so it is now masked off. We have a 10-inch by 18-inch area for the part to go through. I'm going to fill up the sink, make sure there's nothing floating in it, and then I guess we're going to try to dip this thing. That should be about dry by now. I will check it. If not, we will wait. But on the next scene, Lord willing, we're going to try to dip this thing. Okay guys, the part is dry. The sink is filled. The water is 85 degrees. Used a fish tank thermometer to measure that. So let's try this. Hopefully this works out. So according to YouTube, I'm supposed to let this set for 1 minute and then activate it. So that's what we'll do. Okay guys, here we go. I'm going to spray the activator, horizontal pass, vertical pass, and I think it will be ready to dip. Well, that didn't work out quite well. Let's try this again. Well, I think we can still salvage this. I think if we wouldn't have had the mishap with the activator, we would have been okay. Because looking at the edges and everything, it looks okay. But it kind of went awry on the inside. Well guys, like I said, that didn't turn out quite the way I wanted it. When I sprayed that activator, it absolutely came out of there like a machine gun. Liberals don't get triggered. But I went ahead and washed it off anyway just to see what it looked like, and it actually, for my first time, did not come out horrible. If it was not for that activator doing what it did and blowing giant holes in the transfer paper, I do believe that it would have came out pretty good. Overall, I cannot be disappointed with the outcome of this, because although I was the one that fired off that activator, I think wholeheartedly I would have got this right on the first time if it wasn't for that. Okay guys, so back to the beginning. The good thing about that was I kept it under water, washed off all of the I don't know what it is, some kind of slick stuff. I guess that's the coating or the activator or something you're supposed to wash off anyway. And hit it with a Scotch-Brite pad, scuffed it up, and went ahead and repainted it black. So 3 coats later, we are back to where we started at. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward this to when I'm dipping again. Hopefully this time it will work out. I'm going to try to get this activator not to shoot out like a cannon. And if that works, then hopefully we get this right this time. Well guys, it didn't turn out as bad. Had a little issue with the same spot. That's actually not that bad. And unless you're down at the bottom of the car, you're not going to see that. So I'm probably not even going to mess with it, truth be told, for this. Especially for what we're going to do with the car. So with that being said, I'm going to end this here. Actually, I only have one more little piece of transfer paper, so I'm going to save that for the other one. I want to practice on a couple other things. I probably shouldn't have started with something with such an odd shape. Actually, while this was drying, I actually dipped the radio surround for the 3000 GT. Came out pretty good. I will show that when I install it. But I don't see why you would like this video, but give me a thumbs up anyway. If you'd like to subscribe, see more content, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for whenever I do post a video, because I will post new videos every once in a while. So I'll see you guys on the next